Hey guys, how are you tonight? Sorry I've been slacking a little bit. Just had a lot of stuff going on here. I have the latest build. A lot of things are looking good. I like the way it opens, the time that stays there, whatever. Um, One issue that I am seeing with this build is the option to resize no longer seems to be there for the main image. Before, when you'd click that, I'd say 25%, 50%, 75%, and I think you could even use your fingers and resize the main image. But that doesn't appear to be working now. As you can see, trying to make it bigger, trying to resize it, and it's just not working. So obviously we would need that put back on. Uh, One thing that we would need to focus on. Here. See, look at that right there. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but it just resized itself. Like I had it almost to where I wanted it, and then all of a sudden it does its own thing again. I'll try to hold it real close so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm using the circle. I'm using the circle as the option for it. And I put it on, get it close to where I want it. And now I'm trying to use the corner, and it's not registering even though my finger's right on the corner. Um, Anyhow, that one's a lot easier whenever I'm able to blow it up. But what I did is I used the circle lasso. I put it around the rim. I'll crop that out. Use a back image um, of these rims that I have. Image of a rim. We use the main image. Do the thing so we can see through it. Um, Resize it. Get it pretty much in there where I want it. Now, what my next question or thing that I would like to have us add. I mean that worked pretty smoothly, minus the problems that I was having with the circle. But right now in this case, if a person wants to do this to both of their tires, or if they want to make more than one alteration inside an image, right now we would have to go to um, share image, this here, and then you'd have to click save the photo album, and then go back in and find the image that you just saved inside the photo album in order to make a second circle back here and insert a second rim. So I'm wondering, is there a way to make that a one-click feature somehow, where it's, you can save all alterations to this image, make this, so you can go on and make a next alteration. Because right now, if I try to make another circle, drop this down here. Get this where I need it. Just so sporadic. See, I'm trying to resize that, and that circle is it's resizing itself continuously. It's not doing what I'm trying to tell it to do. Either it's way too small or it's way too big. It's not doing exactly what I'm asking it to do. So anyway, you get the idea. Then when I crop that one, now if I want to put another rim in there, when I hit back image and click the rim, it takes it away from the first one that I had in there. So what I'm wondering is there some type of option where you can save what you've already done and move forward to make other alterations to the same image? Um, in the last build, not this one so much because the front image isn't being able to be moved, but in the last build, whenever I would want to move the back image, sometimes I would hit back and I would go to resize or move around the secondary image, and it would actually change the size of the front image. So what I would like to know is there a way to put like a lock button maybe up here underneath the front image and a lock button up here underneath the back image, where if you once you guys make it where the front image can be moved again and resized, if you lock that front image, then any alterations that you do will only happen on the second image and not the first. So that way you know exactly which one it is that you're dealing with. Because sometimes it's kind of backwards when you want to do the feature where it fades one out and then you're able to move another one around. Like right now, because I hit the back button first, I can't see where I'm trying to stick this rim in because it's showing as the front image, which really doesn't serve a purpose. I mean, we would always want where the main image is seen and the secondary image is the one that shows up through the fade, so that way you can figure out exactly where you're trying to put that secondary image. So I don't know if making it where it gives you the option for the other one to fade out that way is what caused the problem or not, but that would be something else for you guys to work on. Until the resizing of the main images is in place, I can't really go through and play around with all the features. This seems to be correct and working. My one other question with the eraser option would be, is there a way to make it, rather than a circle, make it a square? So that way if you're trying to erase something that's on a line or an edge, that instead of having it where the edge of it has little dips in because of the circles, not making a straight line. If you use you guys probably can't see that, but if you use the eraser tool and you really look at the line that it makes, you can see little indentations where each of the circles would have been. So I'm thinking if you give them the option to have a square or a circle or a triangle or whatever it is that we need to set up for that to make it where they can get a straight line if they truly want one. I think what else right off the top of my head. The other thing that I would like, if possible, we have the eraser tool where it'll erase the main image so you can see more of a secondary image. Like right now I have the rim back there and I can use the eraser tool, and as I erase that front image I can see more of the rim in the back. Excuse me. What I would like to know is there an option available where we can do the reverse of that, where if as you see, if you erase something on the main image, but you erase too much of it, or you decide you don't like the erase that you just did, is there a way to do a reverse erase where if I click the reverse erase, if I rub my finger over this, it'll bring the main image back? That might not be a possibility. I don't know if it's truly erasing it, but just something else that I thought about, that sometimes whenever you're trying to do something with a person's face or make it exact, you try to use the erase tool to clean up an edge or whatever, and sometimes you might overdo it a little bit. So sorry this video isn't as good as the other one. I'm gonna wait for you guys to fix the resizing on the main image, so that way I can really play with all the tools and see if there's anything else that we need added. But we're getting close. I'm really happy with the way everything's going. If you guys could just clean up those couple points, and then I'll stay on top of it this time when you guys send me the new build. Thanks, and talk to you soon. Bye.